Hey, little bit. This is Purge bringing you guys a match from the GosuLeague. It's going to be Empire versus WhA Asian, and this match is going to be absolutely crucial to the standings of both of these teams. They are currently both completely undefeated in Division 2B. I opted to cast this match over a Division 1 match because it is going to be so awesome. And both of these teams are playing extremely well right now. Most importantly, guys, if we look over at the standings, like I said, Empire currently sitting at 4 wins, 0 losses. WHA, that is WhA Asian on the Radiant team, they're sitting at 4 wins and 0 losses as well. Both at 8 points. There's a max of 7 matches in a league. So that means they only have 6 more games total, including these two, before the league is over. Whoever wins the league gets put in Division 1 and gets to play for money. So it's very, very crucial for both of these teams that they do win their division. I think Empire is going to be higher ranked here, more likely to end up taking the win, but I really don't know. And if we actually look at our GosuLeague, our GosuGamers overall team standings, they are at a massive lead overall, I believe. If we look at rankings, last I checked, they were top 5 or something crazy like that. Empire currently ranked 4th overall in all of GosuGamers standings, behind Navi, LGD, and IG. Those are the teams that they are behind. Following them is Dignitas, Zenith, Orange, DK. A lot of really, really good International 2 performers. So very surprising to see Empire move up so fast, but they have a new roster now. They have Goblin as well as Funnick, I believe, from Old Dare. They also have SS, who joined from Moscow 5. Scandal was previously slightly teamless, as was Blow Your Brain, but they have always been kind of playing with some of the same people. And that's the team lineup now. Goblin is going to do the drafting. They have Blow Your Brain, they have Scandal, SS, and Funnick. A lot of really, really good players, and I totally think that they can make some awesome things happen with their team. So that's Team Empire. Super impressed with them lately. Their team, their players are all very good. I've been really impressed with all of the heroes in the past. Now for WhA Asian, another team that has actually been performing extremely well the last 2 weeks, a team out of Division 2 that I actually noticed and was like, wow, this team's actually really good. They don't deserve to be in Division 2 at all. Definitely deserve to be in Division 1. Have had kind of a rough way to get there. I think this is their second month, I believe, in Division 2. They are getting some good practice in, of course, and they are getting some exposure as a team, which is exactly what they're looking for. Whether or not they could place top 3 in Division 1 is another question, but who knows. First 2 picks, actually, from Empire are going to be a Wisp and a Naga Siren. Now, Empire did ban a Bat Rider, and the important thing about that is Bat Rider is a great Templar Assassin counter. One of the most popular heroes right now is actually Bat Rider because of his buffs to strength, his buffs to turn rate, and his other buff to Firefly, I believe, were the 3. Tidehunter picked up next from WhA Asian, so they're going to have a Tidehunter and a Templar Assassin. So that means that as Naga finishes her ulti, it should give Tidehunter a second to be able to Ravage at least, and try to shut down that Wombo combo that's on the way. I do believe they have one more pick to go before things get started. You guys are making fun of my intro. Come on. Come on. That's okay. I deserved it. Totally deserved it. Actually, I don't even think I did it yet, because of the delay. If you guys are looking for some awesome free stuff to get, we have a contest going on right now with the Gosu betting. So if you guys bet on matches going on through the GosuLeague, you can actually win Rocket gear. Some of the same stuff that I use. I'm using a Rocket Kony mouse and a Rocket Arvo keyboard. Neither of which you guys can win, but you can buy the other. I'm sorry, if you get first place, you can get a Kony mouse, and it's pretty cool stuff. The keyboards are fantastic. There's a headset as well, and all around really, really good prize pools. So, and all you have to do is go and bet on matches for free, by the way. There's absolutely nothing that you lose. I'm going to paste it in chat 2 minutes ago. So make sure you guys find that. No, I'm just kidding. If you go to the Twitch TV title at the top of the screen, if you actually go to the Twitch TV page, you should be able to see the link, and then you guys can go and bet. Oh shoot, the link did not post all the way because it was too long. Well, that stinks. Let me see if I can get this to work. Nope, it's not going to work. The URL is way too long. So, okay. Well, just ask my mods for it, and hopefully they will link it a lot. That would be fantastic. Alright, so yeah, all you have to do is bet. You can win rocket prizes, one of our GosuLeague sponsors, of course. Last pick from Team Empire is going to be Chaos Knight, so it's going to be Chaos Knight Wisp combo. Now, this is the combo that Dara used a lot as well. The Wisp player was Funnick. He is sitting there over there, Empire period fun. The Chaos Knight player was a lot of art style, I seem to remember, but not sure who's playing the carry for Empire. I think it's Scandal doing solo mid, I believe. Not who sure the other combo is. Chen was the last pick out of WhA Asian. So that gives him really strong trialing and good pushing power early on. can send people back now. Test of Faith is slightly reworked to have a sub ability to send people back, so he has more options in team fights. Venomancer is going to get banned. Ancient Apparition also getting banned. Ancient Apparition, a very good hero against Chen. Hasn't seen that much play since his slight buffs. I believe he got some buffs towards Chilling Touch was the main one. Chilling Touch ban, or buff, excuse me. It actually makes it usable against creeps, I believe, and I don't think we'll see that used very often. People still argue that it's a terrible spell, but I would say if Ancient Apparition is anywhere within happy HP levels, then he should definitely use the ability, I personally think. And that makes me now theory craft a Mjolnir. A Mjolnir Ancient Apparition build would be really fun to watch. Just because you would give yourself magic damage, you would do lightning for magic damage, and you would boost that magic damage because of Ice Vortex, so that would be really fun to see. Not something I think is that practical, but would be kind of cool. Windrunner band as well, a Lycan surprisingly, and a Thrall. Disruptor, Broodmother are the last bands. So it's a little surprising to see Lycan banned, but he's still good, it's just he can't jungle anymore. And because he can't jungle anymore, he's really set back in his usefulness, is the main reason why people are not picking him up. But Enigma's going to get picked second round. Jakiro picked second round as well. Jakiro, one of the best supports right now because Ice Path was reworked to be much better, much more reliable. You throw the Ice Path down and it is going to land on top of a bunch of people and immediately stun them for a long duration, and it does 100 damage. The last pick is going to be an anti-mage, so WHA's Asian is going to go for the long game hard carry. Now, they are slightly countered, moderately countered, I'd like to point out, by not only Chaos Knight, but also Naga Siren. Chaos Knight does lots of physical damage, he's good at chasing, he has a hard disable. Naga Siren's net is fantastic against any blinking hero, because he can't blink for that entire duration. I would like to see Empire preferably really max out that net early. I mean, this is going to hurt Naga Siren's farm in the mid game, but most Naga Sirens only get about 2 levels of net, which is only 3 seconds duration. If you get that up there to a 5-second duration, Anti-Mage is screwed as far as I'm concerned. 5 seconds disable on an Anti-Mage or he can't run away is guaranteed kill as long as you have enough. Well, that's very hypothetical, of course, if I talk about damage potential, but I don't know, man. Anti-Mage as a hero, very difficult to kill. Naga Siren, one of the hardest counters against him. Pretty much any survivable hero, actually, is fantastic. So, really, really good. People saying Blow Your Brain is apparently the carry. Okay. I believe it. Also a very good player. I've seen him play before. I think Scandal is doing their solo mid, and he's really impressing everybody right now because he is such a solid solo player. And it's a Lich for the last pick. Another good hero actually against Anti-Mage because Frost Armor reduces his attack and movement speed, and you can shut him down a little bit in the lane. Enigma Lich is... They have 2 heroes that can actually deny. We will see Enigma jungle though, so this means we're going to probably see... I don't think it's going to be a long lane Lich because they will lose that lane. It could be... Are we going to see like a solo Naga perhaps? I really don't know. It seems kind of interesting. But we can... Oops, wrong overlay, my bad. This is the one we're looking for. Going to be into the game here. Let me just set myself to offline really quickly. Offline, no more pop-ups. Alright, into the game, guys. For the Radiant team, this is Team WHA's Asian. We have CryAsia going to be playing the Tidehunter, saving up his money at the top lane. We have, what is it? HHNP playing the Jakiro. Crit is going to be playing Templar Assassin. He's standing here. RMC is on the Chen. The last player is going to be Farmer playing the Anti-Mage. I don't know if that's his actual name. I can't remember exactly, but Stout Shield starting off for the Anti-Mage. For the Dire team, this is Empire. Empire doing extremely well recently in pro standings. We have Blow Your Brain going to be playing the Chaos Knight. We have Funnick going to be playing the Wisp, of course. Scandal is on the Naga Siren. Towards bot lane, we have Goblack on the Lich and SS on the Enigma. Wow, they are just going to absolutely wreck the creeps on the bot lane. This is kind of what I was wondering if they would do. I would like to actually see this someday, just see a Lich Enigma dual lane. Just because the amount of creeps that they can deny is insane. You only get 2 out of the 4 creeps every wave, essentially. Because you can use Sacrifice as well as Demonic Conversion to deny creeps. Now you have to deny the you have to use Demonic Conversion outside of EXP range because it counts as a deny, not a complete creep removal. Whereas Sacrifice, it doesn't matter, it just murders the creep from forever. But we will see a lot of creeps get picked off here. Enigma's going to take one. Are they actually going to duel then? This they are. Wait, no. Okay, it's going to be a long lane to Enigma is what's happening. Lich is taking the first creep there, and he's going to go shift to support. Possible tri-lane top, I'm guessing. Chaos Knight, Lich, Wisp, or we'll see a dual lane mid. It could be a dual lane mid as well. Nope, Goblack is going to switch to the top lane. Lich against a TA isn't that useful anyways, because he doesn't have any damage over time spells. So it's going to be a Naga Siren up mid versus a TA, which is going to be a little tough for Naga as far as I'm concerned. Once he gets illusions off, oh, Funnick actually in a lot of trouble. He's going to have a tether. This is his only chance of surviving. He's got a tether on the cast, and here it comes. Goes on through. That's going to cost him a lot of regen, though. So he's going to start eating a tango here, losing about 200 HP. And that was Chen as well as Jakiro being aggressive, so a little weird to see Chen doing an aggressive jungle, but on the bright side for Empire, oh, nice steal. I think he did grab that. Yeah, RMC has no EXP, so he was able to steal the last hit there. They're doing their best. Funnick's got to be careful, though. He can once again tether. Oh, great tether from Funnick. He saw that one coming. Immediately spends his 40 mana, saves 100 HP, and no stun duration from Jakiro. Good start here. This is a really dangerous tri-lane for WhA has Asian, because if they do get behind, they're going to get really behind. The jungling Chen doesn't have that many creeps to farm from. He's going to have this camp. He's going to have this camp as well, and that is what he's limited to. That's it. And to make matters worse, we have a Lich here who's actually denying creeps. So 1 out of every 4 creeps is denied to the anti-mage. There isn't that much pulling that can go on, though Jakiro as well as Chen can actually jungle together to grab last hits. But even still, it's going to be kind of a weird lane for WHA. They have to get a lot of kills, otherwise they're going to get super behind. And as soon as Lich hits 2 and Wisp picks up spirit levels, they will be a lot better in terms of team fight contribution here. And that's going to be at level 2's picked up, so now we will have a Frost Blast out of Lich, and we're going to have spirits out of Wisp. 2 words that are semi-similar, in my brain at least. On the long lane, we have a Tidehunter, actually soloing safe lane up against SS, who's playing Enigma. So SS doing the safe lane. He actually used to play support on Musco 5, so interesting to see his role a little swapped up here, but he does have Clarity Potions being used, and the fact that he's a range here really does help out, because he's not going to have to worry about getting Anchor Smashed very often. Oh, Courier mid, not going to catch it though. Scandal has 1 level of net, 2 levels of Riptide. He does have to be very careful. Going to pop some Tagos, and Bottle is going to be on the way, which it is now coming. It's a DD bot. I'm going to miss first blood. Anti-Mage going down top lane, actually. Wow, big kill. Sorry, I missed that one. That was a Tether. Spirits stunned with a Reality Rift and no Frost Nova. Or at least 1 Frost Nova. Tri-lane is where all the action's happening. Chen's still jungling level 1. He was out of position. He was not there. So it's Jakiro Anti-Mage, actually. A dual lane up against a tri-lane, and that's always going to turn out badly for them. So Naga Siren grabs the double damage. Mid lane pushes up. Templar Assassin level 4. She has her bottle as well, so she's doing fine. And the last hits are actually not bad for Naga Siren. She's doing an okay job. Usually Templar Assassin is able to pretty much outlast at everything, but DD on Scandal now is actually going to help out quite a bit. Uses the Riptide. Might try to harass his shield off. If he can get this down, he will be able to do a lot of damage to the hero, but for now he's just going to opt to grab last hits. Does take some slight splash damage and breaks the shield. Hits TA a couple times. Pretty good for Scandal. There's some contesting of jungle creeps going on. Anti-Mage wants to take the center. He's going to grab this. Some good EXP pickup. Fighting going on. We're going to see Chen almost go down. Does get picked off by Wisp, actually. That was the tether on the Lich as well as the Wisp. And he's going to retether to get out of safety. Man, such awesome Wisp play from Funnick here. And they're going to run away. Scandal looking for a net. Can he get that net off? It's going to be close, but DD's about to run off. He does have good movement speed. There's the net coming. All right, Jakiro, you're in trouble. Here's the tether coming forward. Here comes the Ice Blast as well. But they're going to have a stun right afterwards. And there's the tether stun. A couple more right clicks. He's going to spend all of his money because he knows he's dead. Nice play by Jakiro to save his money, but a good pickup from Funnick as well as Scandal. And the Wisp is really paying off in this trial lane so far. Wisp is kind of scouting things out, using tether to get out of danger. And, of course, helping people chase down enemies to score some kills. I guess Scandal's waiting for the rune. It's going to be bot. So no rune for him. Crit's going to be able to pick that up. No boots yet, but Goblik shifts mid for a second and grabs a 1 farm. On the bot lane, Tidehunter is level 5 now with 550 gold. Wow, Enigma actually gets the regen. I guess TA did not want to go pick it up, so Enigma's going to be the one to snag it. Yeah, I don't think he has to worry about dying here because Tidehunter does not actually have any mana, so a couple right clicks on Cryasia as he backs off. South Shield really helping there, but there's a slow ring up on the Enigma now, so he's going to be able to deny EXP like crazy. And I kind of like how the Lich now shifted to the mid lane. They already did win the top lane. It's a dual lane at the moment, which is a lot more survivable and gets more EXP. Well, that's not more survivable, of course, but that they have now shifted the Lich mid to try to make sure that at least the TA isn't able to get insane amounts of kills. And of course this is going to deny EXP and gold from the TA for the rest of the game. So he's level 6, Sentry gets put down actually. They're going to be able to kill. Oh, very, very smart to get those picked up there. Some damage being done to TA actually. Decent damage, not anything amazing, but they put the Sentry ward down. That way they can make sure that there are multiple psionic traps. Big damage going on Scandal though. Last hits on Anti-Mage are only at 19, compare this to a 25 Chaos Knight. Now on the bright side, the Tidehunter is doing really well on the bot lane, picks up 6, and he's very close to getting Arcane Boots. And once he grabs Arcane, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with because he can gank. There's a gank on Anti-Mage top. Nice Ice Path from the Twin-Headed Dragon, buys him a second, and Anti-Mage is going to blink away. That Ice Path absolutely saved him there. Very, very crucial play there from the Jakiro. There's a blink on SS. Looks like Anti-Mage is like, alright, enough of this. Top lane is too hard. I'm going to farm bottom. I don't care if Enigma's there. I'm going to do it anyways. Now we're going to see a gank mid. Templar Assassin gets a kill on the Lich, actually. Puts a net down, Refraction, as well as Meld kill. And Scandal did everything he could, but he's actually out of mana doing a Bottle Crow at the moment. So, gank going on bottom, Twin-Headed Dragon, actually the one in trouble next. Here come the Wisp Spirits. They're going to dodge all of the Ice Path, actually. And Blow Your Brain wants to be able to get the kill here. There's a Dual Breath. He's going to dodge it just barely. And a TP is coming. Blow Your Brain. Oh, I don't know. This is going to look bad. There's the Ravage. It's going to catch both of them. Puts him down. Wisp is going to be the first to die. Now Chaos Knight says, well, I have to run. Can I stun? 1 second stun. Ice Path, and that's it. Double kill there, being a little greedy. Really wanted the Jakiro, but this hero is so tanky. One of the most tanky supports in the entire game. People having some lag issues. I do not know what's going on. I don't know if I'm dropping any frames. Oh, nice deny of this Centaur there. Denies the invisibility rune, so Scandal cannot bottle that. It's a pretty big deny there. There's a Basilius, and he's going to send the bottle back most likely, yeah. So Basilius is pretty nice because it does give you an armor aura as well as the mana regen. Naga Siren does have some mana troubles usually. And Enigma on the bot lane, now Boots, 3 levels of Demonic Conversion. He's actually doing quite well in this bot lane. And he's actually a level higher than the Anti-Mage, which really helps out a lot, actually. If Anti-Mage wants to go aggressive, his Eidolons are hitting really hard. Despite him having a stout shield, he still has to be pretty concerned. And Shen coming 3, level 3. Weird skill build, actually. Maxes out Holy Percent. Oh, MSS in trouble. There's the invisibility. Oh, great tether. Actually going to buy him some time. Malphus as well in Farmer. He maybe want to black hole this. He's going to black hole it. Does catch him. And the right clicks on Anti-Mage. It's going to put him low, but I don't know if they're going to be able to kill. He's going to juke this. Needs a couple more right clicks. Anti-Mage does have to blink away Ice Path as well. And another tether as Funnick uses a wand to get SS's HP and mana up a little bit. Looking for another Malphus. They could turn this around. Shen's getting low. More right clicks. SS gets the right click in and scores the kill. Great plays from Funnick to keep them all alive here. Huge plays. That was so huge. Anti-Mage not able to score. Kill. SS stays alive. Pops the black hole to buy him some time and does some good damage. Unfortunately, Wisp's right click is not that insane, but either way, awesome plays there. That was very, very well done. Naga Siren on the mid lane is level 6. 37 last hits versus Templar Assassin's 39. She's doing quite well. Scandal doing a great job here. Going to deny as much as possible. Top lane, Chaos Knight at 43 last hits, so he's doing really, really well. Best KD in the game at the moment is Tidehunter with 2 kills. He's doing a great job. That was from that double kill top that he did TP in for. They're trying to control the rune. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, yeah, TA is going to be pushed back, and a regen is picked up by Scandal. Huge pickup there. Definitely needed that. It's a bottle once again on the courier coming towards Scandal, but he doesn't have any new items past that, just the Basilius Stout Shield. So things are going fine for him. If we look at the farm rates, I want to see, it's probably really good for the Dire team. Empire actually did lose a lot from that double kill. Look at this, 1,000 gold from that double kill picked up on the Tidehunter. And it has shifted back down. And the fact that this farm rate is kind of going insane like this is not looking good for the Radiant team. The EXP is actually in the Radiant team's advantage because they do have a jungler. Now, the Dire team has a jungler, of course, but they actually laned him as a long lane. And he is going for Mechanism next. Grabs the armor first, which means he's going to be much more survivable on the long lane if Anti-Mage does try to kill him. He's posturing to go aggressive, but Jakiro is here, so this is looking a little scary for SS. Here comes the... yeah, that's going to be it. First stun coming in. Anti-Mage doing the right clicks. Malphus puts down Dual Breath to slow him down a lot, but that armor is paying off. His mana's still pretty high. Can pop a wand. 5-charge wand, and there's no more slows, and SS is going to survive. Man, 2 kills in a row. That should have happened on Enigma, and that is going to put them so far behind. Anti-Mage needed his early kills. He's got 1 death right now, and that puts him back. The regen on him isn't bad either, 4.2 HP per second regen. The buckler really paying off though, 5 armor on him. Godblack shifting down to maybe help if the dive happens, but tower takes some slight damage using some fiery, or liquid fire that is, reduce the attack speed, but I think they can still get this tower with all of these heroes here. Everybody is here except for TA. TA is mid. Scandal, oh, that was really close for Scandal. He was going to TP, but he knew he was going to die, so he popped his ulti. Now walking away, here comes Arcane Boots as well, and he's going to end up surviving, but the tier 1 tower bot may end up going down in just a second here. I don't think they can fight this. Enigma's HP is still pretty low. Tornado trying to harass him. Godblack's trying to... Oh, Godblack gets the super awesome denying. That is so clutch out of him. Man, so much gold gets lost there. Tidehunter scores a kill on Wisp Pop. Chaos Knight wants a kill. Lacey grabs it. Wants to take the tower. He's going to try to trade. He does get the tower kill. Nice play there using his illusions. He's got a stun in 3. Not a lot of HP left over. He's going to have to stun on the TA, I believe. Otherwise, he's dead. Goes on Tide instead, actually. Here comes the Reality Ref. Gets to the opposite side. Great play there. Creep's going to block away for just a second. 3 more seconds till the stun. He's still running. Templar Sat's not going to give up. Here comes Wisp, though. Is he getting break fence? He does not, but he does put a tether on. Oh, they're going on TA. Here comes the damage, and that's it. TA goes down. Oh, my God, Empire. They are making such great plays today. Holy crap. Chaos Knight barely survives, scores a kill. Those little swings are the most insane thing ever. So crucial towards getting an advantage. Same thing with the tower dying bottom. Enigma not dying, almost killing Antimage and picking up the Chen. I mean, Empire is just a step ahead, slightly outplaying WHA. Despite WHA being an excellent team, Empire is just making the plays right now. God, I can't believe he denied that tower. By the way, I've said this before on stream, but it's so crucial that I want to point it out again. Tier 1 towers, if they get denied, it's only 500 gold is what your team gets. If you get the last hit, it's about 1,400. So you're about 1,300. So you're losing 700 to 800 gold by getting a denied. That's one of the most huge little plays you can make. That's equivalent to killing a hero. Killing like 3 different heroes on the enemy team is by splitting that gold up. It is such a big advantage. They're actually going for a smoke link. They want to kill the Antimage. They're going to let Chaos Knight go first. He does have some pretty sick damage. There's a tether. There's the Quelling Blade being used. Does he realize he might come back through? Creeps are blocking him. I don't think he realized he's going to blink away, actually. Maybe he heard the tether. Blink Dagger's purchase on Tide. At the very least, this is going to give WHA some advantage here. Blink Dagger on him. He can initiate. They're going to run into the jungle. There's a THD. Here comes the stun. Reality Ref first. There's a tether. Stun follow-up. They're a little worried. There's a lot of heroes here. There. Chainfrost's going to start things off. Jakura gets picked off at least. Satyr going to die as well. Chen gets put pretty low, and Godblack has got to run. He's in a lot of trouble. Chaos Knight goes in, finishes things off with Scandal. If they can net on this TA, this is going to be great for them. There's a net. And now the right clicks here coming. Oh, man. Once he uses the illusions, it just burns through his shield so quickly. But do they have detection? They don't, actually. He goes to the high ground again. Takes a 3-second stun. More right clicks on him. He's getting low. Malifest Meld. He does use it again. But he won't break this unless they have detection. They don't have it. No dust. Radiant team's coming. Here comes Tidehunter. Gush. He's got Ravage in 8 seconds. 1 Anchor Smash starting things off. They still want to grab him. Do they have dust yet? No, it's a mech, actually. 1 mech being used. And he pops the mech. There's Malifest again. They're going to grab Black Hole. Oh, the Ravage's going to interrupt things, though. Nice Ravage coming through from Kryja to pick off the Lich as well. Right-clicking Antimage goes down, though. Nukes on Funnick. Funnick's got to stay alive here. Maybe doing some orbs in a second, but Chen's going to be the next to die, I think. And there's the net coming through. Wisp actually is going to escape as Scandal picks off the Chen kill. And Templar Assassin is still alive. No way. Did Templar Assassin really live? Scandal's going to TP out. He's against 3 heroes, so gets out of there, no problem. Did TA really not die? TA's only died once. I don't know if he bought back there or not. I don't believe he did, though. He killed the Wisp. He killed the Enigma. That was a long time ago. Chaos Knight killing Chen. I really don't know. Maybe a Wisp died and bought back. I'm not quite sure. They're actually coming back in. He did use his ulti for this, possibly. Coming in on Jakiro. There's the 4-second stun. Picks off the Jakiro. Stand on the high ground. Going to be doing some orbs to set things off. There's a nice magic wand usage. And they will walk away. Urn being used on Blow Your Brain. So they will retreat. Level 8 Wisp at the moment. Very highly leveled. Splits Chaos Knight towards the bot lane. He goes Drum of Endurance, actually. Despite Drum being slightly nerfed, it has 3 less damage now. Not quite as good as it used to be. Despite the long lane Enigma, I'd like to really point out how well SS did. I mean, he was against a solo Tide, but even still, Eidolon's, our long lane Enigma is not nearly as reliable as a jungling Enigma is. So being able to pick up the mech soul ring as well as the wand at this point is just fabulous here. Man, illusions are so good at breaking the shield. Here comes the nukes actually from Goblik. Puts him really low. No Chain Frost though. Templar Assassin just taking some harass, that's all. That's all. Haste on Enigma though. Still Blink Dagger on Tidehunter. Chen level 6. Maxing out Holy Persuasion first, so Test of Faith can be a little weak for now. Jakiro going an interesting skill build. I think this is going to start being the standard skill build on Jakiro though. You can sometimes forego the Liquid Fire and just opt for more Dual Breath levels for the damage increase, of course. It does double in damage between level 1 and level 2. Gank's coming to mid though. There's Ice Path, going to miss everything actually. And Scandal's going to walk out. He does have his no ulti actually, on cooldown for that. SS comes mid. They're going to fight this. Well, look at the convergence by the Dire team. They're coming in. Stun on top of the Jakiro. They're going to try to send him back, but I don't think it's a matter. There's the mech heal, actually. Will buy him a second. No, Funnick actually gets the kill. Chain stunning, and Chen creeps are doing some good damage. Funnick in so much trouble. He tethers the low ground, but it does not launch him, and Funnick's going to end up dying here. But Chen looks like he may die as well. Chain Frost's going to bounce a lot. Ravage comes through, catches almost everybody. Big anchor smash as well, but now that's going to be it for Tidehunter. Yeah, Wisp buys back, I believe. Coming in, they want to grab the Templar Assassin. He's not going to survive this time. He goes invisible. They had the dust set up. And the kill mid on the TA. Wisp actually very good against TA if you think about it. Spirit damage, it does do a lot per individual charge, but it's big damage over time, and most importantly, he's got an Urn. Urn also just crushes the shield on TA, but most importantly, it's the Naga Illusions. They don't do that much damage individually, but all you need is one damage source, and you can end up dropping the shields. Tower gets destroyed by no one in particular, so the gold is split 5 ways, and decent gold advantage now going to Empire. I'm sure 15-8, and look at it, 5k and climbing. That was a big team fight for Empire. Their team fight is just working out nicely. They haven't even really had to rely on Song of the Siren. They're just kind of using it to keep Naga Siren from dying, and she hasn't died yet. Mid tower being pressured. They may be able to take this one as well. We'll see. Eidolons are put up. That's going to be good damage. There's the illusions coming from Naga Siren. She will splash on the creep wave at least. No, the right click comes. They're going to try to take 2 towers. 1 ice path, and the right click gets it. Chaos Knight getting the destroy. Oh, nice dodge with Meld. Dodge the stun here. Reality Rift pulling him forward. Funnock has some good stuff out, and they're going to set up, actually. There's the Naga ulti. And here comes Black Hole catching 3. Great initiation. All 3 are in so much trouble. Cryasia may die as well. Puts an anchor smash down, but does get picked off. Big ulti from Anti-Mage. Actually doesn't do that much damage. All he has is treads here, and 5 heroes are up. They just absolutely rocked that team fight. Great plays coming out of the Naga Siren. He was just waiting until they grouped up, and there it was. They grouped up. The ulti gets popped, and they finally used the combo that they were looking for. The Naga Enigma combo. Put the ulti down, pop the black hole, 3 guaranteed black hole setups. That was such good play. Going in, oh my god, the damage on TA. And Empire looks like they're going to crush game 1 here. Mid tower is going to get dropped very rapidly. I mean, just slightly outplaying their opponents in a couple crucial plays, especially the bottom. Enigma stayed alive. The top where they ended up killing the Anti-Mage, I believe, and keeping Blow Your Brain alive. That was absolutely insane. I'm sorry, was that TA that got killed? I can't remember, but that's a mid-rex at 17 minutes, and good game, well played is called by the Twin-Headed Dragon. They don't want to deal with this anymore. This game is way over. Excellent play out of Empire, pulling out the Naga Siren for the setups for team fights. They had the Chaos Knight to carry against the Anti-Mage, and game 1 goes to Empire with some absolutely excellent play. I mean, I can't mention enough, guys. They really did fabulous in this game. Played so excellently, shut down WHA very surprisingly. Interesting laning as well. They put the Enigma long lane. Basically, they had 2 lanes constantly denied, so they guaranteed that there was at least some farm shutdown on Anti-Mage. And this is what we maybe need to see a little bit more often to try to reduce the amount of farm that he ends up getting. So Empire really impressing me here. They're going to take at least 1 point from today, which guarantees at the moment that they're a point ahead of WHA. If WHA can win the next match, that's going to tie them up and put them in the same placing for the GosuLeague Division 2B. Super crucial match coming up, guys. We want to see if Empire can stay really far ahead of WHA in the standings and possibly make it into Division 1, or whether or not WHA can tie it up in the next set. Once again, my name's Purge, guys. Go check out my website. It's purgegamers.com. Thanks to our sponsors, of course, Aver Media as well as Rocket, and we'll be back in just a second with game number 2.